What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Midday with Shay McCray. And of course, I am your host, Shay McCray. Well, today I have the pleasure to sit down with a friend. Yes, not just any friend, okay? $1 million friend, all right? When we say millions is in the air, multi-million-dollar year. Oh my goodness. When you see them homes, honey, I love it. And she is the queen of it here in Atlanta, all right? Well, I'm gonna say the Georgia area, not just Atlanta, because we all know mansions and $1 million homes is everywhere, all right?
That's true.
So we'd like to welcome to the show my friend, Kendra Sanders. How you doing?
Hey girl, hey. How are you, Shay?
I'm doing great. You look amazing.
You do your thing every
Listen.
time. You bring it every time.
I like the sleigh, right?
All the time with the sleigh.
Listen, when the first time I met you was we met at a Burberry event, right?
Yeah.
And
the Burberry event I hosted.
You hosted.
Yeah.
First of all, how did you even get that partnership?
They reached out to me.
No way.
We spent a lot of money there.
You spent a lot of money in there? So you're a Burberry girl.
Okay, so I'm a little bit of all types, but whenever I want, because I'm in real estate,
okay,
I consider myself a businesswoman.
Okay.
So whenever I want a clean look, Burberry got the clean look.
Really?
They have the clean look every time.
So
that business, professional,
that was my
casual.
first time even purchasing Burberry.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I bought a bag and some sneakers, but I'm always at Gucci.
Me too.
We look, YSL. I'm not gonna lie. What else? So Burberry, I always felt like, you know what it was? It was the fakeness of the knockoffs that threw me off from even purchasing it.
But ever since it became the TB little thing they got going on, it's like they have to have a new designer. So it's like the new designs are like popping. It's more flavor, you know?
How does it make you feel? You spending thousands on, Burberry, and then somebody walking in with some fake knockoff stuff. It's just too much.
But everybody be having knockoff now that you don't even realize.
I know.
A lot of celebs.
So that's what I heard. I heard, girl.
Girl, they be having knockoff Goyards, bags, Chanel bags.
I heard.
Hermes, the Birkins, they be knockoff.
See, and that would bother me. To be spending all that money and then you don't know, you walking in the room and
they look real.
And it look real.
But it's fake.
But what got me, look, I'm gonna be messy a little bit early. I'm about to be messy on the show.
What you gonna say?
How many of your friends actually purchased at this event?
A lot of them.
They did?
Yeah, because they had an event the day before, a Burberry event too.
All right.
And I think I did like almost triple her numbers.
Got you. Okay, I was making sure because I was like, there's no way I'm gonna come to an event and not purchase. You know what I'm saying?
I had a lot that purchased. The ones that I knew would purchase, they purchased for sure.
Okay.
So they did a good little number that day. They did a good number.
Right. Well, speaking of multi-million-dollar brands, you the multi-million-dollar brand, what, realtor?
Yes, I am.
In Georgia, right?
Yes,
is this the only state that you sell?
This is. I'm actually working on trying to get my reciprocity for Florida and maybe Texas, because like Texas, Houston especially.
Oh my goodness.
Have you seen that real estate?
Yes. Beautiful homes.
The same homes in Texas, you can, if you move it from there, it can be like 850. Wow. 850,000, crazy. Two masters and stuff on the main level. It's insane. Grand entry stairway, all that. Put it here, it'll be like 2 million.
That's crazy.
It's insane.
And do it matter what area it's in? Like, it is in Buckhead or Snellville?
Yeah, that does matter too.
Okay.
So of course, like Buckhead, North Atlanta, like up that 400 area, or deep out there in Gwinnett, it's gonna be like a way different price.
Way different.
The north side is totally different from the south side. If you put a house on the south side, it might be $250. You pick that same house up and put it over on the north side, it's gonna be $650.
So what's the market like right now? Because for right now, everybody's complaining that they can't find a home or they're being outbidded. Now, I hear with multi-million-dollar homes, you have different buyers.
You do. So, but even the multi-million-dollar homes I've had, if it's a nice house, it's still multiple offers.
Okay.
But what I can tell you right now, that the market is going through a shift. So we have been in the seller's market at least the last year and a half, 2 years.
Okay.
So, since COVID, we've been in the seller's market. Since they dropped the interest rates down to like 2%, everybody was trying to buy. So it was like, some people weren't trying to sell because it's like, it's not not enough houses, so many buyers, everybody's competing for the same house, but the seller's like, well, where am I gonna go if I sell it? You know?
Exactly, because they can't buy a new home.
Yeah, you can't buy a new home.
Yeah.
So it's like we've been competing for so long on these properties with the interest rates, but being that the interest rates have jacked back up, we're actually starting to see a shift where it's being a little bit more balanced, and it's slowly going back to like a buyer's market. Like it's slowly shifting
Because
back.
they can't sell their homes now.
Not that, but you know, when the interest rates shoot up, that means you qualify for less. So a property that you probably qualified, let's say $750 for, interest rates back up at like 6%. So now it's like that $750 go down to $600.
Really?
$550, yeah, a lot. And then you have the buyers, it's like 5%, 6%. So no, I don't want to pay that. And it's like, listen, this was the norm before COVID. COVID got y'all spoiled. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, back in the days, our parents paid.
It was the norm, but
Yeah.
the cost of the homes were less.
It was.
So that's where the difference.
But see, when it goes to a seller's market, they can do what they want to do with the pricing. They jack the pricing up because it's like not enough home. The supply don't meet the demand. You get what I'm saying?
Wow.
So,
and what about those fixer-ups? Those are gone. No, you can't even find those.
You can't even find those. So many, the companies, I mean, you have people that still do fix and flips.
Okay.
For sure. You have to find and dig for those. Because a lot of the major companies and big companies bought them up to make the flips, to do whatever they want to do with it. You know what I'm saying?
So that's why I noticed that they stopped, if you were a firm buying the homes, they would stop you from buying it?
Yeah.
Or a big corporation?
A big corporation, because they're buying the properties and renting them out.
Yeah.
Some of them not even selling them. They're just buying them to be able to rent out to us, basically, because they're
at a higher rate.
The rent rates are high.
Trust me, I know. I'm there. So
listen.
But you also pose as you're a top agent.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
So I do sell a lot of multi-million-dollar. I do have a lot of high-end private clients. So that's what I like to call them. A lot of times I can't disclose who they are or what they want to do, or what they do. A lot of my high-end clients, they don't like to be posted on social media. They don't want people to know where they stay, and you know, for good reasons. You know, we just went through a whole situation. Everybody getting hit and robbed because they are like.
Marlo just got home, but
you know, it's all of. Girl,
so all the celebrities live in the same area, and that's where
it's not even the same. No, it's not the same area. They're just targeting. It don't matter. Like, they're targeting from celebrities, baby mothers, to you know, housewife people, like people on TV, athletes, people in my circle, like, you know, people that's on social media that's popping, that look like they have something going on. They are breaking into their homes, like stealing. This is where they come from. They come from the jewelry, they come for the bags, and they come for the money and the guns. They come for those four. And they don't care if your kids at home, they don't care about none of that. Come in, will hold you up at gunpoint. They're not trying to kill you, but they come in with you in the house, don't care. Yeah.
I mean, being flashy, I can understand that. You see, the pastor just went through that. Like,
I know, that was crazy.
You know, I know him. I interviewed him one time on my show.
Girl, that was insane.
Yeah.
I said, now, one pastor that was $400,000 worth of jewelry on.
But why, though? Look, I'm being messy again. Okay, let's get back to you. All right, Kendra, you also, there are a couple ventures that you're in right now. One, you just launched, New Era Realty Group broken, right?
So that's my brokerage. It's coming. It's in the works now. I'm actually trying to build out a dope space that's going to be it's innovative.
Okay.
Different from any brokerage that's Atlanta has seen. So it's going to be a situation. You got to come to that one because you missed the last grand opening.
I'm coming to this one. Look.
So you got to come to this one. It's going to be a situation that's going to be dope. I got a whole waiting list right now of I think about 75 agents. So I got to go through to see who I feel like would be a good look
to work with
and be a part of the team.
Of course they want to work with you, girl. Look,
you know, I put my footwork in this
I know that's right.
I deserve all the accolades.
Look, and then you also just opened up a firm with Kendra Robinson, and who is because I know it's 3 letters.
So it's Scott. So you have Kendra Robinson, I'm Kendra Sanders, and then you have Yashika Scott.
Okay.
So it's Sanders, Robinson, and Scott, and for short we call it SRS, Title and Associates.
Okay.
So it's a closing attorney's firm.
Okay.
And we basically do real estate closings, commercial. We work with developers, new builders.
So how did that come about? Like, how did you guys
I always
all
wanted
meet?
to do that.
Okay.
So I knew of Scott prior to, because she was my lender. She used to do some of my deals or whatever. And Kendra, she kept reaching out to me to come and close with her.
Okay.
She was a closing attorney working at another firm. And I just had an idea, I'm like, why we just won't open up our own firm? Because when we go to these different firms, it's like, it's boring.
Yeah.
It's boring, it's not an experience. They miss stuff, it's not really no communication. It's not
But y'all
really
do
no
it with
leeway.
class. It's like the luxury
It's
closing
so
experience.
luxury, like
I
you
love
get your charcuterie board.
Yes.
Like it's a whole thing. We give out nice luxury gift boxes with dope gifts inside for the clients. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
It's a real experience and vibe when you come in and close. Like they really, really love it. Everybody that comes is like, oh my God, this is lit.
Okay.
So I just wanted something. We wanted something a little different for the market.
Yeah, just because I mean, you're spending thousands of dollars, especially if you buying multi-million-dollar homes.
Yeah.
You spend a lot of money on
true.
homes. So when you buy some, you want to feel the experience. You know, they're coming
And some
back.
of them will have bad experiences throughout the deal, all the way up to closing, because you know sometimes it don't be easy. And when they come in there, they be like, "Man, y'all made up for it just from my closing. I appreciate it." Like they really be grateful for that.
Well, you're doing well here in Atlanta. You know, it's a bunch of reality shows from Atlanta Housewives, and I can see you as the housewife
they
and
reached
all that.
out.
Yeah. So what's up with that?
Nothing.
What?
Not a damn thing, girl.
But you married though. Why they don't have the married people on the show? Like that's doing something that has substance. We want to see that.
Because the thing is, sometimes they can get people that got substance, but they still turn and pick you in a certain type of way.
Yeah.
And I don't like that.
They want to show the bad.
Yeah, just the ratchetness. It's like I need people to take me serious for what I do. Now I will do a reality show, but it has to be me, and I need to be an executive producer of my show.
I know that's right.
So I can you even had me out there looking crazy.
Would it be geared to real estate if you could do it?
It would be geared to entrepreneurship.
Okay.
I mean, I do real estate, but that I'm an entrepreneur. That's how I look at it.
Right.
I'm a boss. Like I feel like it's so many things. Like I used to sell hair. I used to have a boutique store back in the days before Instagram was popping. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I got something else I'm working on. I told you I can't tell you about it right now.
I know. I'm sitting here I'm like, why she bring it up? You know, I need to know.
But it's like, I just feel like I'm an entrepreneur and I dib and dab in different markets because, we like it girls. We can do whatever.
Do whatever.
It gotta be in you, not on you. Girl, come on.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
So, okay, there are a lot of realtors here in Atlanta, and a lot has portrayed to be these top sellers in the top market and doing their thing, and of course wearing a lot of designer just to make it look good, but not selling much. What do you feel? Do you feel like it's competition for you, or how do you feel? Does it like the reputation that it gives for? I mean, rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. But you saw what he said about typical realtor video. I don't know if you ever watched
I didn't watch his shows like that. I would just see the clips on my timeline. So what did he say?
So he was talking about the realtors. They put up this content and these clothes and these furnished houses, but really not doing anything.
I mean, you have some like that.
Yeah,
you do. But then you have some that really be selling.
Yeah.
So I mean, numbers don't lie. I've been a top 5% realtor since I've been licensed. So I'm going into my 5th year. How long you been licensed? How long? I'm going into my 5th year.
5 years, that's it?
Yeah, I'm going into year 5. I
That's
got licensed in
it?
2017. Yes.
What made you switch careers?
I was 9 months pregnant.
What made you say I want to switch careers?
It's not, I always wanted to be a realtor since I was a kid.
Really?
Like I literally used to watch every Saturday. I'm from a small hometown, Albany, Georgia, real small.
Okay.
You can't go too far down there. It's only so far you can go there. But every weekend I would watch the homes that they would show that would be for sale around the city. And it was this white lady. Her name was Chris Falk, and she had all the lit ass properties.
Really?
Like the real big. They'll show the little small ones. Then every big one, her name was on it. I say, man, I want to be like her. I want to sell houses like that. Like that's lit. Like they dope. I just always wanted to do it. So when I was up here in Atlanta, I put it off for maybe like 5 years.
Okay.
Before I even got licensed.
Yeah.
I put it off because I was doing other stuff. I was assisting and helping my husband with his stuff.
Yeah, because I was about to say you married a very successful man
Yeah.
yourself. He's in the music industry, right?
Yes.
So that a lot of help there. How did he feel when you said I want to switch careers?
He actually, because I was sitting down at the time, I was pregnant with my youngest son. And he was like, you know, you've been saying you want to do real estate, like just go ahead and get your license while you sitting down, you know? And that's what I did. So when I did it, probably like, I actually got licensed and probably went into labor like 2-3 days
I know,
after
that's
I got my
right.
license. So, you know, for the first 6 months, I didn't do nothing but, you know, take care of my child, my newborn and stuff. But when I got into 2018, I'm like, listen, all gas, no brakes. And I was turned up on social media for like 6 months. And come the summertime, like July, June, I just took off.
How long did it take you to sell your first home?
I sold my first home in February.
And was it a multi-million-dollar home?
No.
Okay.
My first client was in February. They were a white couple. They property was like a townhouse, probably like 235 or something. And then my second property was a white and black couple, and they bought a $500,000 house. So that was my biggest sale. But you know, back then that was good. That was good.
Yeah.
You know, back then.
Yeah.
But it's like now it's like a multi-million-dollar property is. It's normal, sort of, kind of, within, especially within our community now.
Yeah, within your circle. Look, everybody
No, girl. But like, you know, Atlanta is the city of black excellence. Like, we have so many black people here.
You say that, but I mean, it's so many fakes. You gotta think about it.
But
You're from
it is.
Albany, so you come into Atlanta, you see the glitz and glam, but once you get into the circle, you're like, oh, really?
But my circle lit.
Your circle lit?
Yeah, my circle, they popping. Like, they get to the money for real. That's what I can't say. I can't say I got a popping.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure you
circle.
skipped over that circle that was like.
And I probably did because of the fact that I was more so put up in the house when I was like pregnant and being a housewife at that point in time. Because like I said, I assisted my husband with his business, and I stopped doing my business and helped him with his for some years, and I was pregnant, so I'm sitting down. So I probably missed that aspect of the fake crowd. So
well, that's a good thing because there's a lot of fakes here. It's true. I mean, I asked you about the fake of selling homes, and you see even on Selling Tampa and on Selling, you ain't seen some of them sell a home yet.
I'm
just saying. You watched. I know you watched.
Let me stop.
Have they reached out to you? Because I think didn't they?
Sherelle is my girl. I love Sherelle.
Okay.
Sherelle sell homes.
Yeah, she sells homes.
Sherelle sells homes. She does.
Yep. So
Sherelle sell homes.
But
that's my girl. Matter of fact, Sherelle is on we got to do an event next month, and she's on the panel with me.
Okay, so can we get you on the show selling these homes? We need
girl.
No, because it's a sell in Atlanta, right? Isn't it? Or what was it? It was something.
You talking about the Atlanta show was Ladies Who List. But the thing about it is, they were selling properties. You know, they just, it's what the show wants to depict. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, because I know them personally. And Kiana and Kira, they my girls, and they sell. They selling. Like, they not putting on for nobody. But it's like, who really want to, you know, they like, the producers like, who really want to see this all the time? You gotta see some drama.
See some drama. Well, drama is here. This is our moment where we have our question of the day. All right.
Okay, wait.
So, well, I'm not gonna ask. I'm not gonna pick it. You will. I have a box here, and you're gonna put your hand and reach in and pick out a question. You're gonna read it, and this is our moment where we get to learn you on a little bit more personal note outside of what you do. So I don't know what's in there.
What's the first thing you packed during an out of the country flight? Swimsuits.
Swimsuits? I know that's what I be seeing you too on the gram with your swimsuit. Like, you love a water flick. That's
I
one
love
thing.
A water flick.
First of all, let's back up a little bit. Now, what happened with this wig, honey, that they stole? They stole your wigs when you was
Oh, girl, I was so mad about that. Listen, I got them back though, but let me tell you, that trip, I'm gonna be honest, what's the best trip I had in a long time because of the fact that they stole my bag.
Oh my goodness.
So you gotta think about it. I come packed. I got like 5 different wigs. I'm ready to do my, my content.
You already know.
I'm ready. Like, ooh, this finna be me. I got my swimsuits. I got my wigs. I'm finna switch it up on these folks every day. Like, it's gonna be a vibe, girl. So the issue happened because our flights got screwed up at the gate, and I had to end up letting my husband catch the flight with my friends. Because I'm like, if y'all try to switch seats, they're gonna put you at the back of the plane. So
got you.
Go ahead. The luggage is already checked, of course. Someone took the bag. I'm not gonna say he let somebody take the bag, but somebody took the bag before my flight landed. No. Just somebody that was on the flight.
All right, cool.
So apparently, the other husband, grabbed the wrong bag for the wife and had left her flower bag suitcase and took mine. And I guess when they got to the room, they realized, oh, this ain't my bag, and they brought it back to the airport. Okay. But by that time, I didn't get my bag until like a day or two later. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day. So I'm like, okay, cool. I ain't got my wigs. I got my. I'm just happy I got hair. You know what I'm saying?
You saw you did it very well.
I'm just happy I got that good Puerto Rican hair. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, cool, I ain't got my wigs, so I might as well just let my hair down and get in the pool, swim, wet my hair, because I never do that when I travel.
Well, it looked great, trust me.
And I had so much fun.
Listen, you was free.
I was real free.
You was free at that moment.
I did.
Yep, you did great. It looked amazing. You always look great. Do you ever think to get back into the clothing world?
I've been thinking of it.
Because everybody always want to know what you wear, right?
It's always on my mind. It's on my mind. Like I said, like I was like the Fashion Nova before Fashion Nova was Fashion Nova.
I know that's right.
Yeah, like I wish Instagram was out then. They wouldn't have been able to do nothing.
They wouldn't be able to do nothing.
God didn't want me to do that. He said with my time I need to mature a little bit more.
Now, you also have a mentor program, mentorship?
Yeah, I do. So that's going well.
Okay.
So I have it tiered, you know what I'm saying? And I only take on a certain amount at a time because the mentors can be a lot.
Oh, my
the mentees.
Goodness. Listen.
They can be a lot, girl.
Yeah.
I'm like, listen, I still got a life too.
Especially when you're dealing with teenagers, right?
But it's not even the teenagers, but I actually have some schools that have reached out to me to see if I would offer the mentorship at the school. I'm trying to see about doing a back to school drive right now for my hometown. I did it before.
Okay.
It was very successful. We were able to serve like 100 kids in my old high school gym. Okay. So I'm looking into that now to see if I can try to do one really quick before school starts back.
Okay.
Yeah. But the mentorship that I have going on right now is it ain't for teens, it's for adults.
Oh, it's for adults to help them with the program.
It's like just to help them, whether they're realtors or entrepreneurs, business, because we very knowledgeable on business credit and personal credit and stuff like that, and how to utilize and get funding in order to take your stuff to the next level. Just have your business in order. Yeah. So a lot of us lack that. So
what advice would you give someone who's looking to get into the real estate business at this moment right now?
Shit, put on your boots, bitch. Because this market right now is not for the...
Yeah, because you can't find no listings, right?
Listen, it's a beast out here right now.
Wow.
Like I said, it's slowly starting to shift a little bit, but we so deep into a seller's market, it's going to take a little bit more time just to get us back balanced how we need to be.
She said deep into a seller's market.
Yeah, we were so deep.
Sad. It's so sad.
Like,
do you advise us to
offers.
purchase right now?
I always advise a person
I know. I don't like y'all. I don't like realtors that do that.
I always advise.
Why?
It's real
Why
estate.
y'all doing that?
Because
Be honest with y'all clients.
No, the thing about it is, it's real estate. You know what you could do if you go purchase a property to take your business to where you want to take it with that house as leverage. It's like you could use that real estate for so much more.
Yeah, but
like my property I bought 2 years ago is worth $300,000. If I sold it, I can get $300,000.
2 years ago,
my property in my big house out there in Roswell, I could probably get about $1 million if I sold it right now.
Yeah, 2 years ago you purchased. If I purchase now, I feel like I'm upside down.
If it appraise, it appraise. And it might, if it goes back down, it's gonna balance. It's not gonna go down.
That's what they keep saying.
It's gonna balance. It's not gonna go down.
You know,
because
I trust you.
Yeah, it's so much stuff that's coming here, like so many major companies and everything. Like it's not gonna drop. We're not gonna go into like a 2008 market crash. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, you remember that, right?
Yeah, so
everybody
it's
lost their homes.
gonna balance out. If anything, it'll balance, but you won't lose value.
You won't lose that. Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining
course.
us today.
Thank you for having me,
Look,
girl.
and I appreciate
Listen.
your honesty. I still want the tea, though. Might have to bring you back after it happened, okay?
Listen,
Because
I'm dibbling that, but I'm gonna let you know.
You gonna let me know?
I
Look,
will.
let me know and keep me posted with the next grand opening for
will.
New Era
Realty.
Group. All right, and I'll be there. All right.
Thank you.
Please let them know how we can keep in touch with you, how we could book you.
So, what camera am I looking at right here? Listen, my Instagram is Kendra_Sanders. Kendra_Sanders. All of my contact information is in my bio.
Look, and your favorite motto is it's not just living, it's a lifestyle. Come experience the difference.
That's for my real estate, but my favorite motto that is my motto for my real estate.
Okay.
It's not just living, it's a lifestyle.
I know that's
Because
right.
it is. You selling a lifestyle.
Yeah.
That's my real estate motto, but my main motto is what is it? It's in my bio.
It's in your bio.
To whom much is given, much is required.
Ooh.
That's my motto.
I love it, and I receive it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate you, girl.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank
Midday
y'all.
with Shay McCray.
Appreciate it.